Alrighty, YouTube members, welcome, and today I'm going to give you guys a quick insider look at the new upcoming TimberPro 765C. So this guy is quite the interesting little thing. I've been having a really good time playing around with it. It's the first machine that I've ever really done successful tilting options on. So this one does have a tilter in the back here, so it allows you to go kind of full this way. I think it's not, it might be just about 45 degrees, and then just a flat stop at the back. Again, even when you're at this full stop, you do have, I'll be able to make the full turn here, but it doesn't touch the tracks anywhere. It's got a full 360 degree rotation, which is nice. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys just kind of a quick peek at how it operates. And it's kind of almost like a beta test for me because I get to see how it works just as good. So like I said, this one also has the new incredibly large weight factor in it, so it does crawl around pretty good. But the biggest thing is definitely having that tilting option makes a huge difference when you're going uphill bunching. So we're going to go up this hill here, and we're just going to kind of murder some trees along the way as we go. There we go. And we're just going to leave them in a mess because we don't really care. The main point is I just want to show you guys how well this thing climbs hills and how sturdy it stays while you're climbing. So right now I think I'm still at 0 amount of tilt, but as you can see we're starting at an angle, so you can just kind of phase it up so your tilt's kind of even as you climb the hill. It feels like your nose kind of stays down. Just gives you a nice balanced feeling. And to control that is just going to be on your well, whatever you have your telescoping arm for the forwarder. It's going to be the exact same control. So we're just going to kind of keep hoofing it up the hill here. So, for instance, I mean, we're at a pretty sharp incline right here. I have it tilted pretty straight. I can go quite a bit further, but you can see how as we're going up the hill, well, we can see here, get into a more angly spot. As you go up, you can correct it even more to stay even with the ground so that you're level, even though, you know, the tracks are not level. So it's pretty cool to see it do its trekking. And like I said, it's fully adjustable as you go as well, so I think this guy's going to be pretty popular. Now, I'm going to give you guys the insider information on this one because that's what you get for being a YouTube member. So this guy is going to come out, I think it's the weekend right before Halloween. I wanted to kind of do it as like a Halloween treat kind of thing because, well, it's orange and it looks like a pumpkin, so I figured let's use that for the reasoning. I like that. So, for instance, like I said, we kind of add, like, if we were not tilted at all, while climbing this hill, this is what we would look like, and this is how we would try to be bunching. So, angly, just like all my other FDR logging machines. But now, like I said, with that tilt feature, you sit just as level with the trees, even though you're going kind of at a 45 degree angle up the hill. Granted, you do have to get used to it. It's quite a bit different than what it used to be before, but it's still pretty cool. And you can adjust yourself to make better cuts and stuff. We're just going to go right up this really steep incline here. So there we go. Now this is pretty steep. I mean, this is almost 45 degrees of an angle, so that's a lot. So let's see here. We're just going to trek up this hill. This will just be a fun little teaser, fun video for you guys, but I think you guys are really going to like this guy when it does come out. There we go. We're just going to kind of leave him in a mess here. It's amazing how level this thing stays while you're cutting. It's all that extra weight. The extra nice weight. So let's just keep going. I want to get right to the top of this hill just to show how effective it is. And I'm just going to park it right here because that's pretty much where we want to be. And we'll level it right out. So yeah, that's, like I said, before going with the other buncher, that was actually quite a challenge to go up anything that steep. But now with this guy, this thing is just built to rock. It is a very, very cool machine. I think you guys are going to have a great blast with it. But anyway, like I said, this will be coming out the weekend before Halloween, so you guys will know when that is. And yeah, thank you guys so much again for your continued support. I'm so happy to see how many of you guys are switching over from Patreon. I was kind of wondering, I was like, By closing Patreon, I bet a lot of these guys aren't going to switch over, but I'm blown away, and most of you already have. And we still have lots of people on Patreon at this particular time, but yeah, we're slowly kicking them all over to the good side. And like I said, with this new ability to kind of combine it with YouTube, I'll just be able to give you guys so much more content and so much more cool stuff. It was quite the pain in the ass trying to do it with Patreon, because I had to try to like make split videos and then make them only visible to people in Patreon, but this way YouTube does it all for me. It's fantastic. So you guys can expect lots of good stuff. And as I said probably in a post earlier, as of sometime in November, it'll be after November 1st, I'm going to have a very cool draw with 5 prizes, and it's going to be for all YouTube members only. So it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm really stoked for you guys to be involved in the process. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the teaser, and I hope you guys are getting excited to play with this thing. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.